Zippity doo dah, beautiful day, great to be alive. Hey everybody, this is Chris Brown here again. Now, as you can see here today, I'm hanging out here at the Floridian Resort here in Walt Disney World. And we all have friends, families, hobbies, and things we'd rather do than working, right? But we need to have the time freedom, but we also need to have the money to be able to do those things. So there's things in our business that maybe it's not the best investment of your time to spend your time doing those things. So what we can do is we can have our experts or have somebody else do those unimportant tasks or do those things that we're not the best person to do those tasks. So underneath this video, what you're going to see is you're going to see all the resources and everything that you need of people who will go ahead and do a lot of these tasks for us for as little as $5. I'm going to explain what those things are here in just a moment, but first I'm going to take you to my computer and share with you what you do have as part of this system and how you're going to use the resources down below underneath this video.
Business used to be simple. You used to know who your competition was. Today, your competition may be a kid living in the basement of their grandparents, and they are the ones building the business of your competition just down the street from you. What is your highest paid skill? The problem with many business owners is they are doing the work of a $10 to $20 an hour employee. Now, you can never be a successful business owner doing the job of an employee. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. In today's economy, labor is cheaper than it has been in generations, which is good news depending on which side of the cash register you're on. Now, because of this culture shift, you can hire out your unimportant tasks to independent contractors that are called virtual assistants or VAs for as little as $5 per project. Now, unlike an employee, you pay virtual assistants on a per project basis or a per hours worked basis. Let me give you an example of this. Let's say you're a plumber, and while you're out working, you hire someone to answer phones. Now, since the phone is not going to be ringing nonstop for the full workday, you're not going to be getting your money's worth. Now, when you use one of our virtual assistants, you are only going to be paying for the hours they've worked. Now, let's look at employees versus virtual assistants. Have you ever hired an employee? Now, when you hire an employee, they will work really hard for you at first because they want to make a good impression. However, the longer that they are with you, the more comfortable they get, which is why they don't do as good of a job for you as they once did. Now, virtual assistants know they have to keep you happy because if they don't, they know you can always go somewhere else. Now, this may be new to you, but there are tons of virtual assistant services. So, how do you know which virtual assistant service you should deal with? Below this video, you will find a link with reviews of some of the best virtual assistant services. Plus, you will also find a book entitled The Ultimate Guide to Finding, Hiring, and Working with Virtual Assistants. Now, if you look below this video, there are 3 I'd like to recommend. The first one is Fiverr.com. This is a resource filled with experts who will do pretty much anything you need for as little as $5 per project. Below this video, you'll find the link and an instructional video for Fiverr.com. This is Sam Chand, a life insurance agent from New Jersey. He has a blog with us and has never blogged yet himself. He uses Fiverr.com to do the graphics, the ads, and the blogging, again for $5 per project. If you would like to solely work with the same experts, you will need a dedicated virtual assistant, which you will find below this video. And the last one is for the super serious business owner, which will allow you to have an office in a skyscraper office building in at least every major US city filled with an office staff to take care of anything you need for only a few $100s per month. If you have some clients who want to meet at your skyscraper office, they'll take care of that too. Now, if you look below this video, link number 1, you will find the experts who will do pretty much any of your work for as little as $5 per project. Link number 2, you will find a dedicated virtual assistant who will do your projects for you. And link number 3, you can make your small business look like $1 billion company. If you'd like us to manage this for you, you'll find the resources for that too. Now, before we go, let me ask you one last question. Now, at the start of this video, I asked you, what is your highest paid skill? In other words, what makes you the most money? So let me ask you this. What do you do? This is how Michael E. Gerber of eMyth explains it, which is a business consulting firm. He says that many people confuse what they do as a business owner from what they did when they had a job. When you ask a business owner what they do, they tell you the thing they do. A dentist is not a dentist. A carpet cleaner is not a carpet cleaner. A barber is not a barber. Because unless you sell, you won't have anyone to do those things for. The only thing you get paid for is selling and marketing, which you either have to do yourself or you have to know how to find someone who not only understands the technical, let's say, of blogging, social media, and all these other marketing tools, right? But understands how to do the selling through marketing. Selling is not just about letting people know what it is that you do, but understanding how words, shapes, and colors will motivate a person to buy from you as opposed to your competitors. Now, below this video, I also want to encourage you to check out another video down below underneath this video, down on the page, which talks about the science of selling. So I do want to encourage you to go ahead and check that out as well. But I do want to thank you for spending some time with us here today and watching this video. But go ahead and put this into action. One more thing, take care everyone. Have a great day. I'm glad I could help you, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.